Good morning, happy Saturday to you all. How is everybody doing today? So here again at the Box Portsmouth, ready for our live stream CrossFit adult session, adult and teens session. Teens can do this session as well. Looking forward to getting people linked on, seeing who's going to be able to join me this morning on our free adult CrossFit session. Got lots of fun stuff in store today, so hopefully we're going to get a few people signing on in now to do this session with me and get cracking and feeling fit this Saturday morning. So we've got a few people jumping on now. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment if you are going to be joining me. I've got some regular Saturday people on at the moment, so that looks good. Yeah, let me know, type in the comments, let me know if you're going to be joining me today. So it looks like we've got Dave, I think, and Leanne are on. Hi Dave and Leanne for Jeddah Fit. They probably just finished one of their sessions. I think they do their kids sessions on a Saturday morning as well. So they're here ready to go. Excellent work. We're going to wait one or 2 minutes more and then we are going to kick off. But while we wait, those that are doing it, I'm going to get you to grab today, if you've got a rucksack. So go and grab a rucksack, weight it up with something. It doesn't have to be too heavy, but I've packed mine out with clothes as well, so I've got a bit of weight in there and a bit of clothes for a bit of padding. But we're going to be using a rucksack, and that's if you haven't got some dumbbells or some access to some weights this morning. Okay, so the workout has got dumbbells in them, so if you've got dumbbells, go and grab them, or if not, get yourself a rucksack or a holdall or some kind of bag, pop some books in it, weight it round with some clothes, and we're going to be using that in the workout today. So as in the previous weeks, we've been going through the Support Your Local Box workouts, and we're going to be tackling Support Your Local Box workout number 3 today. And like I say, it's got a bit of weight involved in that today, so we either need you to grab some dumbbells or a holdall or a rucksack, and like I say, weight it up there. So hello, good morning. Hope we've got more and more people jumping on now, so good morning to you all. Hopefully you've got a few of you joining us today on this free adult CrossFit live stream workout. So we're going to get kicked off in about a minute or two while we wait for everybody to get sorted and get on and get live. But yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? Everybody okay? Ready to rock and roll? So, all right, so I think we've got those on that are going to be taking part now, those that have done it in the previous weeks with me. So we are going to kick off with our normal warm-up, okay? So we're going to do a 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off warm-up, and we've got 4 movements that we're going to be doing in that sort of Tabata style warm-up, okay? So the first one is going to be high knees. The second one is going to be lunges. The third one, we're going to do sprawls and star jumps. Now that might be an unfamiliar term to most. I'll show you those now. And then the fourth one is going to be a chasse and a floor touch, okay? So I'm going to go through all those now. Hopefully you can see me as I walk back. Just pop that there for a minute. So the first movement is going to be your high knees. So picking your knees up nice and high, trying to get to that kind of tabletop position. That's the first movement, okay? The second movement is going to be our lunges. Again, we take our knee all the way to the floor. Try not to extend too much out. You don't want to have an overreach there. Just a nice dip down, knee touching the floor, and that's going to be our lunges, getting our legs nice and warm for the workout today. Then the sprawls and the star jumps. A lot of you may know these as burpees, but in CrossFit, we do burpees with our chest to the floor, so we call these sprawls, where you just go out into a plank on your hands, lift up, and we're just going to star jump those, okay? So I'll do that to the side, out, and star jump. These are called sprawls, okay? So we've got those in the warm-up, and then the last one, we're going to do a chasse across, touch the floor to the side, touch the floor to the side, so nice spring up in the middle, hands to the floor, again getting the back of them legs nice and warm. Everybody good to go on that? Fantastic work. All right, so let's get cracking then. Popping the timer on, and we were going to try and do that 3 times, okay? So it's going to get us, our heart rate's nice and elevated. Here we go then, 10 seconds, no not that one, that's the wrong timer. We want the 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 1. All right then, so starting with our high knees. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's pick those knees up, 30 seconds, wait for that beep. So keep those knees up nice and high until that clock beeps. Then we'll get a 10-second rest before moving to the next exercise. That's it, keep them legs pumping. Let's get a bit out of breath in our warm-up, get us nice and warm on this wonderful Saturday. Good stuff, there's the beep. 10 seconds rest, then the next one's our lunges, okay? Get ready for the beep again. It'll be 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Down and up, nice and steady then on the lunges. So gently touching the knee to the floor. Getting these legs nice and warm, because in the workout we've got thrusters today and some deadlifts today. Don't worry if you don't know what those are. I'll be explaining all. But important that we get our legs nice and warm to start. Good stuff. All right, now we've got our sprawls and our star jumps, okay? So some of you might know these as burpees, but we call them sprawls, okay? So just do a plank on the hands, down, nice tight body. Okay, just nice and steady, up and down. For the 30 seconds. Keep going. Oh, this is a good one. Nice tight body. Good. Oh, that one definitely did the job. Whew, catch your breath. All right, chassé floor touch is next. Nice spring up in the middle then, okay? Wait for that beat. There we go. Touch the floor. Touch the floor. Yeah, all the way down. Hopefully you start your see your hamstrings start firing up on this one. All the way down. That's it. Keep that going. Oh, I can feel the legs working on this one. Whew. Keep going, guys. Nice. All right, we're going to do that all over again then, okay? Oh, catch your breath. High knees to start, okay? Whew. I think I'll be talking less and less as we go through this one. Knees right up. Keep going. For those that are with me, keep going. Well done, okay, lunges are next. This one we can get our breath back a little bit. Okay, here we go. Off we go, knee to the floor. Those sprawls into the chassé floor touch are the ones, aren't they? This is like the workout. It's good, it's important to get nice and warm, especially if we're going to be lifting a bit of weight today. The body needs to be totally ready for it. Wonderful. All right, sprawls and star jumps, okay? Get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Out and in, so keep squeezed as your legs go out. So if that's too much, you can obviously step back and in. your call. If you can't manage that, stepping back in is absolutely fine. Good step. All right, prepare for the next one. Chassé floor touch. Catch your breath, ready to go again. Here we go. Chassé, touch the floor. I said power through the legs. Up. Squeeze your butt as you jump. Or chassé. Squeeze, lifting up as you go through. Nice. All right, we are doing that one more time, everybody. I told you this is like the workout, okay? So high knees to start again. Last round, okay? Here we go. High knees up. That's it. Keep focusing on your breathing as you go through. Picking them knees up. Power it on. Nice work. All right, get your breath now on these lunges, nice and steady. Okay, here we go. Whew. Definitely working this one. Good intense warm up this morning. That's it, keep moving, keep going. Lovely stuff. Sprawls, 2 more movements then, and then we're done on our warm up, okay? Sprawls into star jumps. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Lovely work. One more movement then. That's our chassé floor touch. I think I find these ones the hardest, to be fair. Get ready. Here we go. So touch the floor. Spring. See if you can try and point your toes as you jump as well. Squeeze up through your butt. Hand flat on the floor if you can. All the way there then. Come on, let's go. Lovely stuff. Well done. Check it out. All right. Whew. That was certainly a warm-up and a half today. Let me just stop that clock. Catch my breath too. All right. Wonderful. How's everybody doing? Morning, morning. All right. Got some hearts and some likes going up. Hope everyone's good. Hopefully some of you are doing it with me as well. I know we've got Dave and Leanne doing it. They're my Saturday morning regulars. Dave and Leanne who run Jeddah Fit. So they've also got adult fitness sessions and kids classes that they run. Check out their Facebook page. Awesome sessions, okay? All right, Dave, what did you say? Sprawls, I've been calling them dance burpees all this time. I didn't know they were called sprawls until the other week. Actually, since we've been in lockdown, so that was new news to me as well. Yeah, as you can hear, I'm certainly out of breath as well, Leanne too. So yes, okay, so you guys get to have a little bit of a breather now while I explain to you the movement. So within CrossFit, we've got, we always say, you learn your mechanics first, then you do your mechanics consistently, and then we hit intensity, okay? So what that means is I'm going to spend a little bit of time now going through the movements of our workout, to get you guys focusing on the mechanics first. That means your form in the moving, okay, in the movement. So making sure that your form is sound before, obviously in the workout, we are then going to try and bring it into that intensity, okay? So listen to what I'm saying in terms of the mechanics of the movements, then we'll obviously hope that you're going to be doing that consistently, and then we can add on the intensity for that movement as well, okay? So if you feel like you're not doing it correctly within the workout, bring it back a little bit, slow it down a little bit, revert back to your form, and then once you feel like you've got that again, you can up the intensity. Good. Okay, so let me put you out of your misery and let me tell you what the workout is today. So support your local box workout 3. And as I say, if you've just joined, we do need a little bit of weight for this today. Don't worry if you've not got dumbbells at home, okay? The workout prescribes dumbbells, and for sort of the prescribed workout is 22.5 kilogram dumbbells for men and 15 kilograms for females, okay? So that's sort of the elite level athlete prescribed weight. Not expecting people to do that. Definitely, if you've never done CrossFit before, do not do that weight to start. So grab yourself sort of a lighter pair of dumbbells. I've got some 10 kilogram dumbbells here, but I'm gonna go with the household objects with you today. So if you've not got dumbbells, go and grab yourself a rucksack, weight it up, or a hold all, or any kind of bag you've got, as long as things don't fall out of it and it's nice and together. Weight it up, okay, it doesn't have to be too heavy, and then maybe pad it around with some clothes as well, because we're going to be using that. So our workout, we have a 4-time workout today of 50, it's dumbbell deadlifts, but we are going to be using the rucksack for the deadlifts, okay? 50 sit-ups, 50 step-ups, and I'm going to show you a version of the step-ups that if you've not got access to a box or kind of a high step, then we're going to do a different version on the floor, okay? And then we've got something called 15 single arm thrusters, okay? So first I'm going to show you the deadlifts and the thrusters, okay? So if you have got your stuff ready, come and join me on this, but maybe watch a few first so that you can see the movement, and then you can practice it at home, okay? So I'm going to put the rucksack nice and flat. We're going to do a sumo deadlift with the rucksack, so that means our feet are outside the rucksack rather than just behind it, okay? So feet are outside, and you're going to keep your chest and shoulders up and bring your hands to the floor or to the rucksack, okay? So what I am not doing is this and hunching over, okay? When I do this with the CrossFit kids, I get them to imagine that they're in a gorilla going down, banging their chest, but the gorilla's got a nice, proud chest up, okay? So that's what we want. Nice flat back, nice proud chest, okay? So legs either side, I'm gonna bring it down, nice and upright, either side, hands. Now stay on your heels, your weight needs to stay into your heels, and also push your weight into your toes, okay? So nicely spread across the whole foot, all right? In the heels, no lifting off your heels, and no picking your pinkies off the floor, okay? So, down we go, nice, proud, and then you're just gonna hold onto your rucksack, lifting up and squeeze your butt at the top, okay? When you do this, try not to overextend, you just want it nice and neutral, and you don't want your shoulders up either, and you don't want your arms bent, okay? So let's go through that again. Feet either side, shoulders nice and upright, back nice and flat, hands squeeze the rucksack, lifting up, squeeze the butt at the top. Don't do this, just relax your shoulders, and then keep and hold of that, taking it down in the same manner. Lifting up and down. So practice a few of those for me. Up and down. Up, okay, I'll turn to the side so you can see the side position. Up and down. So also try not to overextend. Okay, we just want a nice flat back, okay? So to do that, we also need to focus on our core being braced. And I always say, to brace your core, imagine someone's just about to pinch you in the stomach. Yeah, you brace your core, you can still speak, but obviously you've got a nice tight trunk here to be able to lift weight, okay? Otherwise it'll go into the limbs and you might hurt yourself, okay? So as you're standing up, think brace your core, bring it down, lift it up. Oh, I nearly lost it then. Okay, and that will be our deadlift. Okay, so this is our mechanics that we're going through now. All right, that's your deadlifts. That's the first movement. We've got 50 of those. Now, if you have got dumbbells, I should show you that. because that is actually what the workout is. The dumbbells are either side, let me move that out of the way, either side of the body, touch one head to the floor, lifting up. Okay, same principle, same flat back, core is nice and braced, down, lifting up, down, lifting up. Obviously the weight, the load, is either side of the arms, okay? Fantastic. All right, the next one, I'm going to skip a few now, we've got a few in the middle, but the next one is your thrusters, okay? So a thruster is a combination of two of the foundational movements of CrossFit, which is a squat. We did these the other week. And then you're going to take that squat power up through the legs into the arms. Hopefully you can see my arms as well, okay? So I'll show you that without any load. Squatting down as far as you can, pushing up nice and tall, okay? Down. As soon as you're moving down, extend it up through the hips and then into the arms, okay? Down, hips, arms, okay? Now, the movement that we're doing is a single arm thruster. So that's exactly the same, but we're just going to use one arm, okay? So down and pushing up with just the one arm, okay? So again on this, make sure you're staying on your heels, hips are going back and down, and arm is fully locked out right above the head. We don't want it here. Obviously, if you've got a bit of mobility issues in your shoulder, try and keep that core nice and tight and bring that arm back, okay? Right, how are we going to do this with a rucksack, you might be asking. So, I'm going to grab the rucksack by the loop, but you can also grab it by its handles, okay? Obviously, you've got a different bag, then maybe find out a way that it's going to not rub against you, okay? In a way that's going to hurt you. So I'm just going to, as if I'm carrying the bag, hand is going to go forward for a bit of balance, squat all the way down, and then push it up above my head. Okay, be careful as it comes down because that will have been in a different place. So just kind of with your elbow, shove it back a little bit, push it up. Give that a few goes because that is a little bit weird, a little bit different. You probably won't be used to that. Okay, but generally does the same thing. And swap arms as well. You'll find that one of your arms will feel easier than the other. You'll naturally have a stronger arm that you generally do stuff with. Mine, it's my right arm. Okay, so have a few, some of those, go at some of those. Now, on this squat, make sure we're getting low enough. Okay, and then pushing up tall. Okay, so that's it with the rucksack. If you're using a rucksack, then practice with that. I'll show you quickly what it's like with a dumbbell. So the dumbbell will be resting on your shoulder, squatting down, pushing up tall. Okay, that will be the single arm thrusters with a dumbbell. Okay, trying it on the other side, pushing up tall. So locking that arm nice and close to the ear as you do it. Whoa, I think I've done about 50 already. Fab. Okay, so that's our deadlifts and our single arm thrusters sorted. Hopefully everybody's okay with those. Nice, okay. Second movement we've got is sit-ups. So I think everybody's familiar with these, but what we're going to do is do butterfly sit-ups today. Butterfly sit-ups with our legs in this position. Call this the butterfly position. Takes your hips out of the equation, okay? So taking the arms back, touch the floor, sit up, touching front, okay? Back, touch the floor. Now, if you struggle with sit-ups generally, you can either hook your feet into something, maybe a sofa, and use that to help lift you up, or you can just do hands on knees and lift up and brace the core. That's your call, depending on how you feel about sit-ups, okay? So that's your sit-ups. We've got 50 of those to do. The last movement is a step-up. Now these, if you've got access to a box or maybe 2 stairs in the house, you can literally step up onto the box or the stairs and down, and that's all it is, a step up, okay? If you don't, like I haven't really at the moment, I could use a bench, but I'm gonna do the scale one with you. Okay, you're gonna go on your knees, okay, and just do exactly the same thing. You're just gonna step up to full extension and then back down again, okay? So we're gonna do 25 on each leg. Believe me, that will do the job as well, okay? It's no weight with the step-ups, Normally we do a bit of a weighted step up, but it's not today, so we can get those nice and intense, okay? Always remember to step up, fully extended in the hips before you go back down. So just to remind you, the workout is 50 deadlifts with whatever weight you're going to be using, 50 sit-ups, 50 step-ups, and 50 single arm thrusters, so ideally 25 on each arm. Up to you where you want to swap your arms. Okay, so I think if everybody's happy, then we are going to get cracking with this. So it's a for time workout, you're only doing that once. Okay, like I say, make sure that you're getting your mechanics down first before you add on that intensity. But if you feel everything's okay, then push yourself during this workout. Get as quick time as you can. I'm going to be doing it. I'm not going to go crazy intensity. I'm just going to go through the movements, get myself nicely out of breath. But yeah, looking forward to this one. Let's do it, team. Okay, I'm going to put my mat over here, get my deadlift weight ready. So I'll put them to the side. So 50 deadlifts, 50 sit-ups, 50 step-ups, and then the single arm thrusters. All right. I got a smiley face from Leanne, so I think we are all ready to go. All right, let's do this. The time cap is 20 minutes. We'll see how we get on, okay? All right, team. Here we go then. 10 seconds. Woo, let's do this. Up to you if you want to break up the reps, you can at any point, okay? Here we go, 50 deadlifts. Ooh, no, look at that one. So remember all those points. Nice flat back. That's 10 for me. That's 20 for me. So if you need to pop the weight down at any point, you can. I'm going to put mine down at 25. Give myself a little shake out, make sure I'm getting that form right. Go back in, focusing shoulders, back. So I'm going to go in for my over 25, squeezing your butt at the top. So don't feel you have to stay with me, or if you want to go faster, then by all means, if you feel you can, go for it, okay? I've lost count. I'll do another 10, I don't know how many I've done. Well, I can feel it in my hamstrings now. Nice, okay, that's 50 done. I'm gonna drop my weight. Obviously, if you've got anything fragile, don't do that, okay? All right, we've got sit-ups next, 50 sit-ups. Okay, so your scale of sit-ups, straight away into it. All right, that's 10 for me, so shake it out whenever you need to. Just keep moving, guys. Get through the work, okay? Nice, it's 20 down for me. Keep going on whatever you're on. Alright, 30 down for me. Keep going, guys. If you're with me, stay with it. Let's get this chipper done. Oh, I can feel that in the abs now. Oh, I can definitely start feeling that now. I'm going to feel my abs tomorrow morning. Okay, here we go, last 10 for me. Oh, there we go, 50. All right, straight into our step-ups. If you're there already, well done. Okay, 50 of these, 25 each leg. Okay, mindful of your knee. Don't put your hand on your legs, okay? Use your legs, power up your legs each time. Keep going. It's 10 for me, I think. I might have lost count. But keep going. Oh, I can feel it in my butt now. I've got 5 more on my right leg. Come on, right leg, you can do it. Nice. Okay, shake it out. You don't obviously have to do all on one leg. Okay, I'm going to do my left leg now. Give my right leg a little bit of a break. See, these look simple, but they hurt. Be careful of your knees. If you've got bad knees on this one, make sure you're on a mat. Or obviously the actual workout is supposed to be stepping up onto a box or a step. Oh, come on legs, we can do this. Oh God, we've got thrusters next. All legs, this is a leggy workout. But this last bit is. I've kind of lost count again, I'm going to go for another 10. Last one for me. Oh, definitely feel that one in the hips actually. We'll do a hip stretch out later. Definitely for that. Okay, last movement if you're around about near me. 50 single arm thrusters. Here we go. With the rucksack. Grabbing the weight. Pop it behind you. Squatting down all the way. Heels on the floor. That's it, be careful. Try and keep your arm nice and strong with the rucksack, okay? Whoa. So make sure you've got nothing sharp in there, like a book corner or anything. Oh, Ted, I'm going to have to swap arms. That one's given up on me. Okay, swapping arms. Here we go. Get the straps out of the way. Squatting down, lifting up. Nice, that's 20 down for me. I'm going to swap arms again, each 10, until I get to 40, and then 5 on each. Left arm switch for me. Keep going, guys, as they're doing it with me. Nice, alright, that's 40 down for me. You've got 5 on each, left on each arm. I'm going to try and up the intensity a little bit on these. Okay. Woo, last 10 then, here we go. Nice, swapping the arms. Whee, look at that changeover. Here we go. Four. 50, nice. Time into 10 minutes. Cool. All right, if you haven't finished yet, keep going with that. I'm gonna kind of die over by here. You guys keep going. I think mine was 9:42. Let me know how you're doing. When you finish, give me a thumbs up. I think Dave and Leanne, you're doing it with me. Whew. Oh, my legs. I might have to walk around. Yeah, don't do what I've just done. If you finish, you need to walk around, get that blood flow going. Okay, don't just sit down. All right, keep that blood flow going. Move through the legs. Grab yourself a drink. Important to slow it down. Woo. So Dave and Leanne waiting on you to say you've done when you're done, but no rush. You keep it going. Leanne, my knees are too old. No, they're not. Make sure you're doing it on a soft surface if that's for the step-ups, okay? Your knees will appreciate good squats. I'm just scrolling back through the comments now. Let me see. Oh, Alicia said, oh no, we missed, overslept. That's all right. It's going to be online for you to do whenever you want. It's also on my new YouTube account, okay, which is Claire Marsh. If you have a look at that, I'll upload this by the end of the day, but then it'll also be on the Facebook page for you to do at your leisure at home. All right, Dave and Leanne are done. Well done, guys. Awesome stuff. Okay, let me just stop that clock then. Wow, that was a good one. Fantastic. Good stuff. Okay, I think after that, we're going to do a nice, decent stretch out now. No core blast today. We did 50 sit-ups in that, so I think that's enough for our core today. Otherwise, we might have a bit of soreness tomorrow. But by all means, if you do an extra core workout, go for it. But yeah, let's get you nice and stretched. So we did quite a lot of closed hip work in that workout by the step-ups, the sit-ups, opened up the hips, but we're still, you know, knee the hips a little bit in that. Deadlifts as well, and thrusters. So we're going to open our hips up, okay? Lots to alleviate that closed hip work. All right, so on a mat, on your knee again, you're just going to push one leg forward and then just stretch through into that hip. Just hold that position there. Go as far as you can. You should feel this in your hip flexor. So either hands on your knee, or if you can pop on the floor. Might be a little bit shaky after that workout. I am a little bit. Nice sweat going on. Wonderful. Just, yeah, like relax into that stretch, pushing it through into the hips. And just chill there for a little bit, catch your breath back. Whew, another good one. Enjoyed that one, that was good. Fantastic. All right, swapping it out then, other side. Pushing through into the legs, opening up that hip. So if you're finding this really easy, you can then also take the hand behind. So like this, you can take your hand behind and then pull that leg. For most people, it will be a matter of just trying to push through and feeling that stretch in the hip flexor without that leg coming up. If you're uber flexible, there are uber flexible people out there, then you can do that one too. Nice. Cool, still focusing on the hips then. We're going to try and open our hips this way. So try, get the shoulders here, so if you can, just try and feel for the feet, okay? Pushing the hips back. If that's too much, you can just push your hips forward and then try and link your arms and open up your chest this way. But again, push through your hips and open up your chest this time. Hold that there. And then sitting down onto the heels, fingertips on the floor, stretching through into your shoulders. Relax your head. Nice. Okay, let's do a few more for our arms then. One arm up. Now if you can, just try and pull the arm down a little bit. If that's too much and you can't reach up there, you can bring the arm in front and then just give it a slight push so that you're feeling that stretch down the back. Try not to overextend this. You want to keep nice and tight, keep that core engaged, and just move into the shoulder. Nice work, and then swapping on the other side. Same thing then, hand on the elbow, just give it a slight tug. If you can't manage that, you can bring the arm underneath and push a little bit forward on the bicep. The tricep, I should say, biceps either way. Good, last couple then, hand on the head, stretching down through the neck, into the traps. Just rest there. Don't pull, just rest the weight of your hand onto your head. Taking it on the other side. Same thing. Just relax into that stretch. If you want, you can push that shoulder down to get more of a stretch down the neck. And then just hand on the back of the head, just tilt forwards. And bring your head up and around your shoulders. Take your two hands out and give yourselves a clap. There we go, guys. Thank you ever so much to those that joined me, Dave and Leanne. Hope you enjoyed that. Those that dipped in and out, if you want to, like I say, crack on with that workout at your own time, then you can do that. This video is going to go up on the Facebook page, but then also it'll be on my YouTube account, Claire Marsh. Great. So have a lovely Saturday, everybody, and for those that want to do this again next Saturday, same time, 10:30 on the live. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Take care.